That was it?
Yeah, that was it. So it's
do we need better music? We should hire this Billy Angus to write us an intro.
Okay, if you want to hire
a good idea.
Yeah.
He loves playing music. So at this point, do we say welcome to the first annual?
Yeah, it's first annual. You only want to do it once a year.
Hopefully weekly.
Yeah.
So Dawn, introduce yourself. Tell us who you are.
Well, welcome to the first weekly Around the Route with Dawn and Dominic. I am Dawn Luedecke with the Bitterroot Valley Chamber of Commerce, and we are joined by Sapphire Lutheran Homes, Dominic Farrenkopf.
Good morning, I'm Dominic. Yeah, and so I'm the Associate Administrator at Sapphire Lutheran Homes, and I'm very happy that this event show is coming back. The thing is, this was pioneered years ago by Steve Fullerton of KLYQ, and it was every Friday morning, and people would come on the show that have events, and they would talk about their events so that everyone could know what was going on in the Bitterroot Valley. And so Steve is here with us today. We felt like we have to invite him to the first show, and hopefully he's not too upset that we're pirating his event.
Yeah, actually, no. It's wonderful that you're doing this again. I retired a couple of years ago, and ever since then, everybody said we missed the event show. And
and there were a lot of us that were trying to figure out how to put it together. So Dawn got this platform, and here we go. Steve, how's retirement?
It is retirement.
Are you busier now?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I've managed to work that part out, but I still wake up early in the morning getting ready to go on the air and don't do that. So this is kind of unusual for me to actually, in fact, even had to actually look good because you didn't have to do that on radio.
Oh, no. And that was what everyone said, that you had a face for radio.
Yeah, very true. The event show actually started back about 2006. Mary Borden is the main instigator of the show, working with Debbie at Bitterroot River Inn, and that's where we first ran the show in the lobby.
I remember that.
Yeah,
I went so let's see. We have to go back in the time machine, probably
2006.
Oh yeah, it's a long time. And so my first time on the event show, we did the bus poll for so it was retired senior volunteer program, and they did Walk for the Ages. And I worked at Discovery Care Center, and we were going to pull the bus down the road to raise money for that walk. And I remember going to the event show at the Bitterroot River Inn, and that was the first time I was on the show. And then it moved to, did it move to the KLYQ studio, or did it go somewhere in between?
On Highway 93, yeah. When we moved, the studio when we first started was started the event show. That is, was on 3rd Street by the old location of the Valley County Federal Credit Union. Then we actually moved to the Bitterroot River Inn for a while. Had the studio right next door to where the event show was happening, and then we moved over to the last location for the studio, which was on Highway 93, almost downtown, right across from the old Creamery building. Yeah.
Right. Okay. And we had RSVP was located here at Sapphire Lutheran Homes. That's where their office was. And that was Sharon Bladen.
Right.
And what was that gentleman's name? He's passed away now. Was it Dale? He was Sharon's right-hand man, and he was great too. And so all this tradition and history hopefully is coming back to life with Around the Route.
Yes.
So
thanks to you.
Steve, do you have any advice for us as we head off into these uncharted waters?
Well, my best remembrances, besides the interviews we did with people who've never been on the radio before, was to be very welcoming and help them through, because a lot of them were kind of embarrassed by the microphone, but even more so now with a camera, and help them through, which I know you're doing that, so that's a good thing. But also, one of my favorite things was occasionally we'd do some entertainment. And I remember in the old days, back in the Bitterroot we were in, Bill Harley, who was a famous entertainer, especially for kids, was staying overnight there, getting ready for a performance that night, and came down to the lobby and started playing the music. And people who got up in the morning coming down for their cup of coffee at the Bitterroot River Inn had kind of a mini concert with Bill Harley, and things like that happened spontaneously on the show. With the things I really enjoyed.
I remember too, you had the a cappella group, you had Hamilton players, you had speech and debate. Then one year, remember, we actually did the poetry contest.
Right.
We actually ran the poetry contest on KLYQ because the county fair didn't happen that year. So we ran the poetry contest on there too. So you're right, there was a lot of entertainment that was going on other than just passing information.
Yeah. So add it all in, make it all part of your show. And that's my only suggestion.
Well, and I'll tell you another thing that you did for me that was fantastic was you let me read a poem every week.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. So did you prepare one for today then, Dominic, since it's Veterans Day?
Did you say, did I prepare for today?
Yeah.
Knew it.
I do have a Veterans Day poem.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. We got two big ceremonies today, one at 2:00 at the museum, and then at 5:00, I guess, at the Ravalli County Fairgrounds.
Yeah, so I think I can probably start by talking about the museum. Thank you for that segue. We have, so everyone knows the Ravalli County Museum. They're on Bedford and 3rd in Bedford? Yep. Yeah. And so at 2 p.m., they have a ceremony at the Doughboy statue, and that is the laying of the wreaths. And so the different veteran groups, usually the auxiliaries, they lay a wreath at the Doughboy statue. And does everyone know why they call it the Doughboy?
No.
Okay.
It's the World War I.
Yep. So World War I. So essentially what happened when the American troops arrived in Europe, they were healthy and plump, and compared to all the European soldiers who were scrawny and emaciated, and they called the American soldiers doughboys because they were so healthy looking. So that's why it's called a Doughboy statue.
Okay.
And so that'll be at 2:00, the laying of the wreaths, and then they're going to go inside at 2:30 in the courtroom gallery. That's upstairs. We're going to have a program led by the American Legion Post 47. And then it sounds like they're going to have a couple guest speakers. Usually some of the congressmen, they'll send or a senator will send a delegate, and they'll have a message. And then the mayor of Hamilton is going to give a message as well, along with a couple of poems.
And congratulations on being reelected mayor.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. So we've got another 4 years at the helm. And I was at the helm in the United States Coast Guard for 4 years, as was Dawn Luedecke, a Coast Guard veteran. You should tell us your service dates.
I served from 2001 to 2005, but I wasn't at the helm. I was behind a gun.
Yeah, you were a gunner's mate.
Yes. Yeah.
So don't break into Dawn's house.
Yeah. I met my husband there in the Coast Guard, and he's retired. I got out after 4 and raised our 4 kids, but he's retired. And he was an electrician, but at one point he was also a drill instructor, company commander, as they call him. But Dominic, what did you do? I was a damage controlman, which is kind of like
I did mostly building maintenance, but they do firefighting, and they do welding, and they do plumbing and pipe fitting, and they do a lot of construction work. And so that's what I was. I did building maintenance for base housing, and so we were always fixing doors and windows and painting and recalking bathtubs and all of those other heroic endeavors.
Yeah.
We lost Courtney. Where'd Courtney go? She just got tired of us.
I took her down because they were looks like they were doing something. So since you were just chatting, I let them have a break.
So that's the Ravalli County Museum. That's their event. And then Steve is right. At 5:00 tonight, there is a Veterans Day dinner at the fairgrounds at the Farmer State Bank Event Center. That starts at 5 p.m. They're actually doing a food drive for veterans too. So if you're planning on going to that dinner tonight, please bring some canned goods with you or some non-perishable items. And we're going to do a food drive for the veterans. They have a couple presentations as well and some entertainment. And the food is provided by Trapper Creek Culinary Arts. So Trapper Creek, they'll be putting on the food. So that'll be very nice. I don't know if there's any tickets left, but you can go on Facebook and look up the event at, I think I actually have the phone number here, because Doug sent it to me. Mm-hmm. And I sent it to my bride because she wanted to know what was going on as well. So it says, I'm scrolling here. So for God and Country, inaugural Veterans Day dinner, honoring veteran service to God and Country, inspired by American Legion preamble, Tuesday, November 11th, 2025 at 5 p.m. at the Farmer State Bank Event Center at the Ravalli County Fairgrounds. They have door prizes. That's fun. They've got patriotic music by the Bitterroot Community Band, dinner by Trapper Creek Job Corps, and they have a no-host bar by the Rainbow Bar, and they have a keynote speaker by Colonel, I got to enlarge this, Colonel Ethan Sabin. He's the Deputy Commander of the 57th Wing. Tickets are $20 a person, and it does say to purchase online by October 28th, but you can contact Doug Mason at 406-546-4244. That's 406-546-4244 if you want to get more information or see if there's tickets available.
Yeah, Doug has been very, very active with the veterans here in the Valley for years.
Yes, he has. As a matter of fact, he's the one that signed me up for the Corvallis American Legion because I cared for his grandmother at Discovery Care Center. That's where I first met Doug. So he is a pillar in the American Legion and has really gotten a lot of good veterans events going. They have a motorcycle club, they have a radio club, they have a fishing club, they have
the parade in Corvallis every year.
Yeah, the parade. Oh yes, the parade. That's a big event that they put on. And but yeah, he's a great advocate for veterans and giving veterans opportunities to network and connect and just share time together.
Nice. Yeah. So speaking of events too, we've got the veterans events. We were supposed to have Stacy Deuce from the Bitterroot Performing Arts.
Let me see what she said because she was texting me.
Well, I also have the information on that too because I'm part of the board of the Bitterroot.
Oh, yay!
And, yes.
This weekend is a big event with Mark O'Connor's Appalachian Christmas featuring Maggie O'Connor, and that will be at the Hamilton High School, the event center there, and 7:30 on Saturday. Tickets, I believe, are still available. You can call the box office at 363-7946. That's 363-7946. They're open 11 to 5 today, tomorrow, and Thursday, 11 to 5. And or go to bitterrootperformingarts.org.
Okay.
Nice. Awesome.
So Stacy was having trouble with her email, so she's unfortunately couldn't join us. But Steve, what a great update! Wow.
So convenient that you knew all the
Happen to be on the board, so there you are.
Yeah, all the hats that everyone wears.
Yeah.
Yeah. With that, let's bring Courtney back, and then let's see what because I know they've got a lot going on over there. So give me 1 second. All right, Courtney, welcome back.
Thank you.
That's
Okay.
Courtney the Great.
Yeah. We were talking about all her nicknames prior to this. So it's Courtney the Great, and then Elena, you call her what?
Madam Director.
Madam Director. Yes. Awesome. So what is going on at the Daily Mansion? I mean, you guys have got a lot going on at the Daily.
We just finished a really great October. We had events every weekend in October, and now we're gearing up for November, which snuck up on us. I'm going to let Elena talk first because the one that we're looking forward to this week is Holly Jolly, and Elena's been at the helm of planning Holly Jolly.
All right. Well, Holly Jolly is this weekend. It Friday and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. I believe we have about 35 artisans that are going to be filling up the house with all their handmade goodies. We've got ceramics, knits, jewelry, lots of jewelry, candles and soaps, just a bunch of locally made things. 406 Wreaths will be here with her wreaths, and she's also decorating the mansion. So,
do you still have vendor spaces available?
No, we are all sold out.
You're sold out.
Yeah.
How much is admission to go to the craft show?
It's $5.
Okay. And what do the proceeds go to?
To the mansion.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And children 12 and under get in free.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if you act like you're 12?
You're going to fill up all 3 floors again?
Yes. Yeah.
It's actually fun to go to this one because it's like you get a private tour of the mansion or a personal tour of the mansion, because you go through the whole thing looking at all the vendors and you get into the mansion. Can people sign up for tours later, or at the event, can they sign up for a tour?
I'll let you answer that one.
So we are closed for tours during the month of November because the house is not set up for tours. We're gearing up for another event at the end of November. But stay tuned. We are working on developing holiday tours in December.
Oh, that'll be nice.
We'll be figuring out those details within the next week or so, and then people can start making reservations for tours in December with the house fully decorated after the Festival of Trees.
Well, we really do appreciate what the mansion does for the community. I know you host Brewfest for the chamber, so we appreciate that. A lot of wind this year. My teeth were full of dirt as I was walking back to my vehicle after pouring beer with Steve Luedecke. So that was a lot of fun. So we appreciate what the mansion does for the community as well. So hopefully people can run up to the craft show, get some early Christmas shopping done, and support the mansion.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite events that we have, because while we're a museum, the mansion was actually a household first, and it's just really great to have people in the house. It seems like the house kind of likes the energy, likes having people walking through its halls. And so come and see us on Friday or Saturday or both, and get your holiday shopping done early.
Will the Jolly Man in Red be there by chance?
He will not be at the Holly Jolly, but he will be at the Festival of Trees.
Oh, wow.
Do I have time to mention the Festival of Trees as well?
Yes.
Sorry, no, your time is up.
You got plenty of time. And
Tell us about the trees.
All right. Well, the cat is out of the bag. The Bitterroot Health Foundation passed the torch of Festival of Trees to the Daily Mansion. They didn't want to see it go away, but they decided that wasn't something that they could do anymore with the amount of staff that they have. We have 2 staff, but we also have excellent and wonderful volunteers. When they came to us with the proposal of the mansion taking over Festival of Trees, we had a meeting with board members, staff, and volunteers, and we decided that, yes, I think this is something that would be great to have at the mansion. If you're familiar with the way that Festival of Trees had been run by the Bitterroot Health, we're following a lot of their same protocol. The nonprofits enter a tree to go up for either silent or live auction, and the majority of the proceeds from those trees benefit that specific nonprofit that created it. So it is still a community-focused fundraiser event.
Yeah. Sapphire has submitted trees. I don't know if it's been every year, but several years we've submitted trees, and it's really nice way to showcase your nonprofit. So if you are a nonprofit and you're looking for exposure and a way to raise a little bit of money, how do they sign up for the event?
Well, I did extend the deadline for nonprofits to sign up for a tree. The deadline is now Monday, November 17th. And to sign up for a tree, they can either call the mansion at 406-363-6004, or they can go on our website. You can still register a tree on our website. But I encourage anybody.
What is your website?
dailymansion.org.
Okay.
Spelled D-A-L-Y.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that.
You're welcome.
Even though you go there daily, it is the Daily Mansion.
Correct. And if people are welcome to reach out to me with any questions. The Festival of Trees is a juggernaut of an event where it's basically an umbrella title, and then there's a bunch of mini events throughout that weekend.
Are you doing the tea party and the cookie decorating?
There will be cookie decorating. So Saturday, the mansion will open at 10, and people can start coming in to view the trees at 10. We are not charging an entry fee, but donations are always appreciated and gratefully accepted. Santa will arrive at noon for the kiddos, and we'll also have cookies and crafting on the third floor. Peggy Buchheit with the Bitterroot Valley Community Choir will be here with her group of beautiful singers. There will be the students performing starting at 2, and then the choir, a select group from the choir, will be performing at 3. It'll be a very festive holiday day.
Will you be doing the dinner?
The dinner, I'll get to that, Mr. Mayor.
Okay.
So that all happens on Saturday, November 29th. And then in the evening, after the tree lighting, people can come in and do Christmas karaoke in the trees. We're hiring an accompanist, and people can come in their ugly sweaters. There's going to be an ugly sweater contest, and people will get to sing along with the piano. And there will be a $5 entry fee for that, and it's 21 plus recommended because there will be a cash beer and wine bar. Okay. Then on Sunday, November 30th, there will be story time with Mrs. Claus. Still, we're going to have crafts and cookie decorating for the kids. And in the evening, there will be toasting in the trees, where we're encouraging people to dress up in their Christmas finest and come and enjoy a glass of beer or wine. There's going to be some charcuterie and light appetizers just to come and celebrate the holiday season at the mansion. And then finally, Monday, December 1st is the tree auction from 6 to 9. And there won't be a dinner, but it is going to be what we decided was a cocktail soiree. So there will be heavy hors d'oeuvres, cocktails, and then, of course, the live auction of the trees.
That's really great. And you've actually said 3 words that I cannot spell: charcuterie, soiree, and hors d'oeuvres. So don't ask me to make your poster, because I will spell all of those wrong. Tell us your phone number and website again.
It is 406-363-6004. That's the phone number, not the website. And the website is dailymansion.org. And yeah, feel free to contact us with any questions. We're happy to explain, because that's a lot of information.
Yeah, there's a lot to digest. Dawn, can we watch this again? Can people access this?
Yes. So I was going to say that at the end, but I'll say it at the end as well. But yes, so with this, go ahead, Courtney. I saw you needing to say.
Yes, I just wanted to say one more thing. So you can register the trees for a tree online, but to purchase tickets to any of the evening events, you have to call. We don't have online ticket sales.
Okay.
Dawn, do you want to read the comments that are coming in?
Yeah, well, I can do better than that. Let's do this. Kathy loves this. And then we've got Ryan says, go Courtney.
He spelled it wrong. He forgot the great.
Oh, great. Courtney the Great. Yes. So if
There's one more comment from Jody.
Okay. All right. Jody is the director of the chamber. Everybody, thank you for all you do.
Look at that profile picture.
I know. Isn't it cute?
What a hunk. Look at that guy.
Counselor Mitchell.
Yeah. So this is streaming live. It was supposed to stream on YouTube too, but it looks like our chain broke. But I will post it on YouTube. It's streaming live on Facebook currently. It will stay on Facebook too. We'll be posting it to YouTube and our podcast on Spotify. And eventually this is going to post on our websites as well, but it will be there permanently. So if you did not catch today's show at all, you can always go back and rewatch it on any of those platforms, and YouTube or Instagram as well. We'll be posting it to Instagram.
Okay, we've got another comment.
I do. Okay. Well, okay. Dang, he's sorry, Courtney the Great. I did want to mention.
Tell us how often the show is going to be on, Dawn.
Yes, it's going to be on weekly. So we're already starting to fill up on bookings. We're only going to be doing about 3 or 4 guests a week. So if you have an event coming up in the Valley, in our newsletter, you can sign up for it, or you can just give Dominic or the chamber a call. I do have a couple of chamber events I just wanted to talk about real quick too. We do have the November 14th is the Canta Brasil. It benefits the Bitterroot Cross Country Ski Club, and that's going to be at the Rocky Mountain Grange, and you can find that at www.rockymountaingrange.com.
That's the Hamilton Grange, right?
It says Rocky Mountain Grange. I don't know. Yeah. And then Partners in Home Care, they are big advocates here in the community. They are starting their palliative care community education series. So their first one is going to be Wednesday, November 12th, and is going to be Understanding Palliative Care. And the sessions will all be held from 5 to 6:30 at the Partners in Home Care Missoula office. But they're big down here as well. Information, if you want any more information on that, you can give us a call here at the chamber. And then
What's your number?
Oh yeah, I don't even know. Let me see.
406-363-2400.
I was going to say that. Yes.
That's
406.
And that's your phone number, not your website.
That's not the website. And then I did want to extend an invitation to everybody. Tomorrow we are hosting a ribbon cutting at Ponderosa Wine Bar and Bistro at 4. It's going to be from 4 to 6, an open house and a ribbon cutting.
Where is that? What address is that?
That is, it's
on Main Street, right?
It's on Main Street. Yeah. I want to say 111 West Main Street, but that might be the wrong address. So just look for Ponderosa Wine Bar on Main Street.
South side of the 100 block of Main Street.
Yes.
Next to the office and the Bitterroot Performing Arts downtown office.
Yes. See, I'm a direction kind of girl like that, right next to it. Yeah.
117 Main.
You've got a couple more. Oh, there's Jody. She's putting it in 111 West Main Street.
Yes.
And there's a nice comment from Ruth Hazelton.
Okay. Nice
there
job.
It is. There's a great profile.
You,
Ruth. That's a great photo.
Yeah.
Ruth, where's that photo taken, Ruth? Put it in the chat.
Yeah. So other than that, we do have our business after hours at Valley Republic on the 20th from 4 to 6 p.m. And those are our chamber events for the month, with the exception We are also participating in the Festival of Trees, so you can find our Bitterroot Chamber of Commerce tree there. So please join Courtney and Elena there and try to find our tree because I have been working my fingers off.
Jody, I stopped by the chamber
your
office
hands look like
yesterday,
this?
and Jody showed me some of the ornaments. They're really, really neat. They're wooden ornaments, and then I know Jody's sister is making stained glass ornaments as well. So I think that the chamber tree is going to be really, really great.
Yeah.
So there's Ruth's comment where that picture was taken.
At Coffee Farm in Mexico.
Wow.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, we are over time. So every time
I was doing a poem.
Okay. Yes. So we are over time, but let's hear your poem.
Okay. It's a patriotic poem called Freedom Shall Never Die. When we look at our great nation's flag, what do we see? Some red and white lines, stars and a blue background, maybe? It's up there on the flagpole, usually way up high, but sometimes in the middle, and we're rarely sure why. We pass right on by it, just listening to it flap. When it passes us, do we even remove our cap? It covers up the casket of a fallen brother, but do we take it either one way or the other? So shall we take a minute and just stop and see what the flag represents and should mean to you and me? She's flown proud and high for well over 200 years, cheering on our victories and consoling our tears. Her vibrant crimson stripes should remind us all of the blood that is shed at a soldier's valiant fall. But no soldier has ever laid down his life in vain, because for the rest of us, the flag does still remain. Her pure white stripes should inspire us all to think of courage and valor, which we pray shall never shrink. For in the great wars, courage and valor were both shown by the brave soldiers whose flag is proudly flown. And the dark blue field, that's navy blue is the bond of all creeds and colors in this land of which we're fond. For this great land is defended by those of all hue, all bonded together by that deep, dark navy blue. The stars of pure white are the union of our nation, standing out so bold, a bright, vibrant constellation. Put them together, the crimson, red, white, and deep blue symbolize the freedom many nations wish they knew. So salute our great nation's flag when she passes by, for as long as she lives, our freedom shall never die. So thank you to all of the veterans out there. We hope you have a happy Veterans Day. The museum is at 2 o'clock. The fairgrounds is at 5 o'clock. Thank you to the Daily Mansion for bringing your events to us. And Steve, thank you for being on the show today. And I know Dawn and I will not drop the baton that you're passing to us. We will run with fervor.
Run with it. Have a good time.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thanks, everyone. See you next week.
We will see you next week at 9 a.m. So grab your coffee at 8:50 or start checking your email and just listen to us as we go over some events coming up next week.
Okay. Thanks. Play the outro video.
I'm going to play it. I will play it.